Good morning. It is the third day of a week on the Caveman diet, and I'm hungry this morning. But why would you be surprised to hear any different? I'm always hungry. I could even eat a huge slap-up meal and then be 10 minutes later like, no, I could eat something. I could have a bag of crisps. But yeah, as it is, the lack of stodgy, pastery, potatoey, ricey goodness, I feel it's starting to get a little bit to me now. Kind of want some of that stodge to fill me up. So gonna have to hunt for a recipe that's nice and heavy and stodgy and is gonna sit in my belly and make me tired. But I'll at least be happy and tired and full. So yeah, let's go get some breakfast. Are you looking forward to breakfast? Hey, or are you just standing there because the sun's there? Hey, answer me, please. Well, with that rude boy doing his thing, let's just get on with breakfast. So this morning, I'm going to do a breakfast casserole, which involves sausage, bacon, sweet potato, kale, eggs. This, which is nutritional yeast, which is, if you watch my week on vegan, it was something that I used. It makes things taste cheesy and nutty. Yummy. So like Swiss cheese, I guess. I don't know. Then we've also got cumin, coriander, salt, pepper. And yeah, this is all going to go together in a big dish and become a, it's called a casserole, but effectively it's going to be like a frittata kind of thing-ish, maybe. Sort of omelette. I don't know. Let's get on with it. Sweet potatoes had about 5 minutes in the microwave just to soften up. Looking good. Got a pan on for my meat. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's spitting at me. So sausage is in there. Bacon. Let me grab a spoon. Get this cooking. Oh, it's been in there 2 seconds and it smells good. Oh, that looks and smells amazing. Right, so we've got some eggs here. Here's our nutritional yeast in there. So that's going to add some cheesiness. More cheesiness than my jokes, at least. Oh my god, one-handed. This is not easy. Then into my meat goes some kale and the sweet potato. Oh, good. Into the eggs, into the oven-proof dish, and into the oven. I've got a feeling I should have used a smaller oven-proof dish, considering this is just for me, and that's going to be rather flat casserole, but got to work with what I've got. And here we go. One breakfast casserole, and I've got to say, that looks pretty bloody lovely. Let's tuck in. See, and if you cut it right, it even looks like a pizza. This looks really good. Right, let's try some sausage. Excuse the postman arriving. Lovely aromatic sausage. You can taste the cumin in there. Whew, lovely. Let's try a bit of the old kale. Lovely, crispy, almost seaweedy kind of texture. Crispness to it. The sweet potato in there is really nice, soft, earthy. That is bloody cracking. Gonna eat this whole thing. It was a bugger to get out of there, though. Hello. So this is your new favourite spot, then? On the table, eh? And getting your hairs everywhere, ignoring me. Rude. I'm looking forward to this. If breakfast is anything to go by, this is going to be good too. But then again, I know it's going to be because it's a burger. That's right, a burger. So we've got beef, we've got some more bacon in there, mayonnaise, we've got tomatoes, lettuce, some chives, salt and pepper. So you may be thinking, where's the bread? Well, there is none. The bacon's the bread on this burger. So disclaimer, it actually asks for streaky bacon. They didn't send us streaky bacon. They sent us this cooking bacon. So I can't make the lattice burger bun. So instead it's just going to be a bit of bacon. So that's fine, isn't it? Right, no more faffing, more cooking. bacon starting to look really good in the oven. Smells amazing, nice and smoky. We've got some mayonnaise here made with mayonnaise, chives and lemon juice. Then we've got some tomatoes, some lettuce. We've got the burgers here, which hopefully are going to give us a good sizzle. Hey, yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. Right, so there is no way that bacon is making any sort of bun. So quick roll change. We're going to have the lettuce as the bun. So let's assemble one-handed. As the burger goes in there. Some tomato, and then some of our mayonnaise, and boom, paleo burger. Right, let's try. Look at that, juicy. The mayo's good with those chives. Crunch from the lettuce. I do miss cheese a lot. And bread. So basically this is the middle of the burger without the good stuff. It's just alright. Bollocks, I forgot to put the bacon in it, didn't I? Oh well. This one's just going to be super bacony. I tell you what, today is another excellent day. Really good. Breakfast did keep me pretty full for quite a while. So really happy with that, and it was so good. So good, in fact, that Grace smelt it, had a little taste and was like, "Ooh, can I have the rest for lunch?" And she had the rest for lunch. So that's good. Like, and she's a hard one to please, is our Gracie. So she really enjoyed that. And I did make far too much, so it made sense for her to be more than welcome to eat that rather than to waste it and throw it away. Because yeah, turned out I did too much, but that's fine. You know, it's all about Caveman overindulging. Do. So I am getting hungry again now. My lunch has not kept me full for nearly as long as breakfast did. So it's time for me to dive back into the paleo cookbook and get myself something for dinner. What could I have? Mammoth. For dinner, got some sweet potatoes in the oven. One each for Grace and I, and then a third for breakfast in the morning. So if you want to find out what that abomination is going to be, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to tune in. And with those sweet potatoes this evening, however, going to have some nice Irish beef rump steaks. Yum, 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 because they are definitely Caveman diet friendly. And then because this isn't in any kind of recipe or anything, but because I bloody loved it this morning, I'm going to bake the rest of the kale. Because that was amazing and tasted like seaweed. Don't know if that's what seaweed is usually, but gonna do it because it was lovely. So yeah, gonna have the old kale joining the questionable potatoes in a sec. How's about this then? Steak, sweet potato and kale, which, listen to it, that sounds so crispy. Oh, it sounds it in your gob as well.
That's nice.
Might put a bit of salt on there just to make it extra seaweedy. That's the word. So yeah, unfortunately no kind of butter or cheese can go on this bad boy, but it is what it is. You see that it said there? Butter. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to stop talking and we're going to devour this. You know what they taste like. Delicious. Oh, there we go. Day 3 of a week on the paleo diet. Do I feel like a caveman yet? No. But what I do feel this evening is utterly disappointed. That was, without doubt, one of the worst steaks I've ever had. And it's not because of the way it was cooked. I mean, like, Gracie cooked it really nice and pink in the middle. It was just so chewy and sinewy and fatty and it was the first time I've left bits of a steak. It was so bad, so disappointing. However, that kale, lovely. Just a bit of a pain in the ass to eat. That's why I guess you get Chinese usually Chinese seaweed shredded up, because then otherwise you're not like trying to balance it on your fork and it's going everywhere. So that was a pain in the ass, but it tasted lovely. And the sweet potato was a sweet potato. I've got one left for breakfast tomorrow. We'll see how that turns out. So yeah, it was certainly a disappointing end to what was shaping up to be one of the best week on days ever. Because breakfast, that casserole was incredible. That was definitely up there with the breakfast from day one, the stack from day one. That was so good. So yeah, 2 amazing breakfasts so far. And then my lunch was my burger, which was, yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was a burger. It didn't keep me particularly filled for as long as I would have liked. So yeah, considering it's a burger and I'm here going meh. I mean, yeah, you miss the cheese. I miss cheese. Gimme cheese, gimme bread, gimme stodge, potatoes, pasta, rice. I miss those things. The substitutes for those that we've had so far this week, like the cauliflower rice was fine, but I really miss the stodge. Give me some stodge. Fill me up, Daddy. Oh my God, no! What am I saying? Right, let's end this before I get any more ashamed of my behaviour. Right, that was day 3. Started really strong, got progressively worse. But what are you going to do? We're not everything's going to be a winner. We're not going to consistently knock it out of the park every time. But I'm really hoping we can, because there's been some amazing meals so far. We're 3 days in to this week on. Tomorrow we're going to be over that hump day. And what am I going to be saying? Are we going to be saying there's more wins than there are losses? I don't know. Hopefully. But if you want to see how day 4 goes, please do subscribe to the channel. Please, if you want to watch the entire rest of this week on right now, then if you subscribe to the show on Patreon, all the links are in the description. You'll get to watch the entire rest of that week on right this second. You'll be able to blitz them. You'll be able to binge them, as such is the Netflix culture that we are in these days. But yeah, I'm not happy with how today ended. I'm pretty sad about it. So I'm hoping that day 4 is better. We shall see. We shall see. Hope to see you then.